different does it feel this training camp? I mean, when you think back to what 2 years ago to now, just I mean, does it feel like night and day? Compared to, when you compare the two.
Yeah, it definitely feels it's a different feeling. Different stage in my career, but it's still training camp. It's exciting. I still love to come out here and work. It's just like you said, you're in a different realm now, so it changes a little bit.
We saw you guys tackling to the ground for first time under Kevin Stefanski the other day as a linebacker.
Yeah.
Carson talked a little bit about this. Just how much fun or what other element does that add to practice?
It's exciting. Playing linebacker, we love physicality. We want to set that tone for the defense. So being able to bring that out in practice and not having to save it for the game is very valuable, and I'm happy we're able to do it. And, we have a blast doing it.
Knowing that you were fighting for a spot on this team a couple years ago to right now, you're in such an important position with Jordan Hicks retiring and JOK out. Just how does that feel just to get to this point in your career, just to kind of bring it full circle?
I mean, honestly, it just gives me more motivation. Like having more opportunities and being in a better position just drives me more. It confirms that okay, my work is working. Just keep working, keep my foot on the gas, don't slow down, and I think everything's going to work out just exactly how it should.
You've been flying around on the field through mini camp, training camp. What's been your mindset of trying to be as aggressive as you are before the season even starts?
Just play ball, take it a day at a time, and do my best to lead the defense and show them not only by words but by example how I play. And getting in shape, getting ready for the season, just taking it a day at a time, not looking at the big picture. And I think that's how you can produce results.
I know Coach Tarver has talked about using you at different spots as you gain more experience.
Yeah.
Is there a role or a spot that you prefer or you think you're best at?
I'm best everywhere. Like I feel like I've just been adding more skills as I've been here, and listening to Coach Tarver, the best linebacker coach in the NFL. He's just allowed me to grow in every aspect of the game, mentally, physically, and confidence-wise, everything. So I'm ready to make plays in any area of the field.
How do you think you guys as a room just have handled not having Jeremiah or Jordan out there right now, and obviously from their contributions on the field, but also from a leadership perspective?
It's the next man up mentality, both on the field and in a leadership capacity. Jordan's time here, I spent a lot of time picking his brain. I spent a lot of time with him. Used to go over his house, get treatment. We spent a lot of time together, so it was very valuable time. He taught me a lot, and I'm going to take those lessons and I'm going to use them to help the room and the team be better.
What's the most valuable thing you think he taught you?
Just what I told you earlier, take it a day at a time. We're not worrying about the big picture. I'm worrying about what I can do today in practice.
Did you talk to him after he announced his retirement?
Yeah. I went over. We sat down. We talked for a good amount of time, and it was good to talk to him. We still keep in touch.
Did he give you any advice going into the year?
I mean, yeah, I keep that to myself.
What's with Jordan retiring? Obviously, it looks like Carson's got a lot more on his plate. Just what's impressed you most about him as a rookie coming in and being able to sort of absorb a lot?
I mean, he's a real cerebral player. I mean, you could tell that from his profile, going to UCLA, graduating with engineering. He's a very smart player. He works very hard, as you could tell from being a walk-on to where he is now. Those are the two things that stands out. He works like a dog, and he's very intelligent, very smart.
When he lays out a big hit like he's kind of been doing the past couple days, what do you say to him? What does he say to you guys?
I mean, he doesn't even say much. He knows it's expected, and that's the cool thing about Carson. He just goes out there and balls, and he doesn't say too much. I'm more of the guy. I'm gonna make it hit. That's not really his style, but I love it. He goes out there, he smashes somebody, he gets up like it's a regular Tuesday, and goes back to the next play.
How much has he sort of leaned on you guys a little bit, those veterans, to sort of still gain some knowledge and be able to sort of develop?
He's done a great job asking questions. Asking us what we see in this. How did you see that? How did you read that? He's a very humble guy, and he wants to be the best in whatever capacity it is. He's not scared to ask questions. He's answering questions quickly, and he's been a joy to be around.
Do you feel like people are kind of underrating this linebacker room with the loss of JOK and Jordan Hicks?
I mean, I'm sure they are, but like I said, we don't really worry about that. We worry about going out there and balling. I'm sure there was a certain point in time people didn't necessarily look at Jeremiah as an all-pro player, but the time came when you did. So the time will come for the rest of us as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Good guys.
How you doing, Malik?
How you doing?
Good. Good. What's the transition been like for you when signing here in free agency till now?
It's been an alright transition. I didn't get a lot of the off season up here in Cleveland, but just adjusting to it now, studying the playbook and catching up on a lot of film. I worked with Jock before, so that's helpful to have a familiar face.
We've seen you working with Mason Graham side a lot. What's that been like? Helping him get used to the NFL as you get used to this team?
It's been fun. I trained with Mason a lot this off season too, so working with him and seeing how he moves and just pushing each other to get better.
What are some of the things he's asking you?
He asks a lot of things, but we go in there, we have fun. We really just vibe off each other and just create our vibe, how we want to rush together, how we want to play together, type of swag we want to play with.
He talked to you.
How did working out with him this offseason come together? Was it something that he suggested, you suggested?
He really suggested it. He was just like, "Hey, bro, I'm pulling up." So I was surprised, but I was happy to have him there.
And that was out in Houston, or?
Yeah, it was in Houston.
What do you think his ceiling is for Pittsburgh?
I don't believe in putting ceilings on nobody. The sky's the limit.
What was it that drew you to Cleveland?
Drew me to Cleveland? Shit, I got cut. But then having Jock here was a big help. Having Schwartz and this type of defense, I think it fits me perfectly. And I was happy that they wanted me as well.
Did it kind of blindside you that you got cut, or were you expecting
Nah, I wasn't blindsided at all. I knew exactly what was going on.
You talk about the system fitting you, and Mason's talked about the switch, from kind of read and reacting at Michigan. So how do you help him kind of bridge that gap to just attack like Jim wants?
I think I've never played in any other system, so I only know one way of playing. So I think for him it's just like to remove the thought of having like to play like step with blocks and things like that, and just think about getting off the ball. Just keep things simple. Getting off the ball is the first thing. Playing with pad level, bring your hands on your punch, things like that.
How much can you help Miles with, obviously he gets double team, triple team, throw so much at him, but with you and Mason in the middle there, it seems like it kind of takes some pressure off him.
For sure. It just comes down to, winning your one-on-ones. If you winning your one-on-ones and having production out of it, then that's obviously going to draw a guy from Miles or draw a guy from Mason or whoever else it might be. I think also schematically, Schwartz is, he's an aggressive guy, aggressive play caller. He'll dial up things and that creates one-on-ones for all of us across the board.
Schwartz will, he'll kind of line guys up everywhere. He'll do full line changes in the middle of a drive. What are you kind of expecting to do this year?
I'm really open to doing whatever it takes to win. I played for guys that were kind of understudies of Schwartz in this system, whether it was in Houston with Miko or in San Fran last year out there with Chris. They all came from like Schwartz's scheme, so just seeing that.
Do you kind of feel like the defense is going to go as you guys up front as a group sort of go, and you guys are kind of the drivers of that bus a little bit?
For sure, that's why they call us the engine.
What's it like being next to Miles, or even on that same line as Miles as a defensive player of the year?
Yeah, you get here, you hear all the things about Miles, and then you see him go to work. You see how he come to work every day. You see the bend, the ability he has, and it's just like, it's just kind of mind-blowing to see a guy come out here and work. Like, we walked in the other day, and he was already out there doing get-offs, and I'm like, damn, I gotta wake up early to beat him to it. So, just having that type of guy on the line is.
I'm sure, obviously, you've seen him play for a long time, but
sure.
Being up close, is there something like physically that he does that really surprised you or impressed you?
I think you just really got to see it in person. You can see the tape, but when you see it in person, it's even more.
Is it the explosion or the?
Shit, you name it. You see it, and you tell me what you see.
I've seen you have a couple of batted passes this training camp out there. Is that a staple of your game, something you're working on? What is?
I just watch Shelby. That's something he's always been known for. Especially if you're in a splitter position with two guys on you or something like that, getting a hand up can affect the game.
Really good job with being able to handle
Did you like going live the other day? It's the first time tackling to the ground that they've done under Kevin.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. You know, it's football. It's kind of the same for us up front. It's just the running back get in front of him and tackle him, you know, or run to the ball and tackle him. So.
What do you learn about yourself and a defense at this point in camp?
I mean, it's always continuous learning in the defense, just seeing different ways you can run things and make things become more available for you. For myself, it's just continuing to try to perfect my craft.
You guys get your first round of joint practices next week, obviously. How much do you value that this time of year to kind of get a chance to go up against another team in some controlled settings and get away from just having to go against yourselves?
I'm not really a fan of joint practices, to be honest. I've only done one in my career, but I mean, it is what it is. It's on the schedule, so that's what's up next.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.